everyone, and welcome back to the greatest place in the world, the Rate Wrestle Show!
What?
Hello everyone, welcome back to HCW YouTube channel. My name is Rate Wrestle, as I've already announced, and we are joined by DP for this illustrious review of Brick King Pro. I nearly say that wrong every time. In Redditch. I'm assuming that's what we're calling the show, because there isn't actually a show name. And it was the first time we met each other, DP.
It was.
It was a wonderful time.
It really was.
You got to meet my mate Laurie. We went to a few pubs. We went to the old Sticky Wicket.
Technology.
Yep, there was a guy sitting there with sliders on, and yeah. But
There
there was a dog.
Yeah, I was saying, there's a really good dog there.
Yeah, but yeah, how are you doing?
Yeah, no, not too bad. Not too bad. Happy to be here once again, and happy to be, I don't know, reviewing this, this wrestling mega show for British Kingdom Pro Wrestling.
Yep, and you survived Redditch and you got home safe. That's nice.
I know, right? That's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
if we had
so
more time for it, I would go into that, but I'm not, so.
Alright, so what we should do is we probably should go into this. So I know nothing. Well, we both pretty much knew nothing about this company because it's a long-standing company. It's been going since 2004. But I didn't know what they hosted. We only went because there's some Dragon Gate guys on there.
Yeah.
I interviewed Ho Ho Loon, which is on our channel, a few months ago about this. So it was in the Vale Sports Centre, was it called?
Arrow Vale Sports Centre.
Arrow Vale Sports Centre. In a wonderful backwater place of Redditch. We just get, there's a lot of woodland.
Yeah, no, there really is.
But the venue was nice. Nice tiered seating. Lot of kids. And my first feeling of the show, which I've described on this channel before, it felt very like it was going to become a Mega Slam show.
Yeah.
What was your opinion?
I mean, I agree. I saw the people who were in attendance for this show, and as soon as I saw them, I was like, oh, okay, it's one of those shows. And, yeah, I mean, obviously, it's kid-friendly. It was an afternoon show. It was always bound to be some sort of kid-friendly show, because it's not a late hour one. But yeah, we saw some Dragon Gate guys. We saw some English wrestling guys. We saw some Welsh wrestling guys. We saw a bunch of people.
That's a great review of what we saw. So you noted stuff down. I've got general comments. So we kicked off with Ho Ho Loon. Got an interview on our channel. Versus Jay Joshua, who is an incredible wrestler. I only saw him once prior to this, which I was at Kamikaze Pro. But very, very good wrestler.
Yes, I fully agree. So yeah, I mean the notes. My notes are very limited as well for these. I picked up on a few things, and it's very typically like camp wrestling. Like you see it like some sort of like a day camp thing, where you got heel guy, face guy. The heel guy, which was Jay Joshua, which I thought was quite weird. I'm so seeing him as a face.
Yeah, it was on.
Every 5 seconds was like, shut up. To someone in the crowd. It was every 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was very camp show vibe, yeah.
Yeah. And then the match ended though with Ho Ho getting the win with a roll through leg catch flash pin. I don't know what it's called. But I rated it 2.5 stars myself. As I said already, typical good guy, bad guy sort of match. Both are great wrestlers. I think the setting and the venue and just the overall feel of the match limited them to what they could do. Rather go an all-out sort of opener. There's a 2.5 average, just bang in the middle. Like good match, not bad, just there.
Yeah, it was good for what the crowd was. As I said, it's very kid friendly. As I said, I didn't know what to expect when we got there. We just saw Dragon Gate guys and decided to go. But it was good for kids, as in it was very kid friendly, like heel face, building yourselves up. Like kids like 12, 10, 9 are not wanting to see Zack Sabre Jr. or kind of matches, so I understand it was built for them, not for us. I also rated 2.5 stars. Yeah, it was decent.
decent. Yeah, that's probably the best way of saying it.
Yeah. We move on to the next match, which was Chris Bronson, who I saw at Mega Slam, but I've also saw him at Kamikaze, and he's a really good wrestler. Versus Eddie Ryan, who we had both not seen before, I believe. I'd never heard of Eddie Ryan. But obviously you've got more notes than me. But this was my match of the night.
Yeah, for me it's joint, but yeah, this is one of them.
You make it sound like this is a match.
But obviously you said already, the Stallion, Chris Bronson, and the English Lion, Eddie Ryan. I had no idea who Eddie Ryan was going into this, same as you. Again, very clearly established heel and face guy. Bronson came up to a great theme, by the way, which I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but whatever. He comes out. It wasn't that. Everyone's in the crowd. Everyone's like going, "Yeah, this guy, whoa!" Like, can't even do his entrance. He comes out, he's like,
yeah. Except for us, we're still like, yeah,
yeah, we fucking love this guy, yeah. But again, same thing I noted with Jay Joshua. A lot of shut up comments. It was Bronson's turn this time, going, "Shut up." But Eddie Ryan had a catchphrase. It was, "Do you want some more?"
Yeah, it's a very camp show. It's a James Mason special, that is. Shall I? That kind of thing.
Yeah. But ultimately, Bronson won with a low blow and a knee face crusher, which I believe is his finisher normally. Not the low blow, the knee face crusher.
Make it sound like the camp shows are like the multiverse.
In a way, they kind of are.
Yeah.
But yeah, the match I rated itself was 2 3/4 stars. I enjoyed it a bit more than the opener. Pardon me. It went a bit longer, so allowed for more variety. I'm reading notes on my phone, which is why I keep looking down. And basically, it was a bit too many headlocks for me. It was like, you do a few spots here and there, headlock. A few more spots, headlock. Oh, yeah. Take down, headlock.
Basics.
Do you want some more?
I rated it 3 stars, so I was slightly more into it than you were.
Ah, fair enough. But yeah, obviously the heel tactics, face tactics. Yeah, it was typical face heel stuff, and yeah, I enjoyed it a bit more because it was longer.
We will see them later on, which spoilers. Next up we had the first of the I was going to say the first of the Dragon Gate guys, obviously host Holodum. Second of the Dragon Gate guys, we had Madoka Kikuta versus Tiger Alley. Tiger Alley was your typical camp show, like
foreign heel,
proper proper heel.
Mm-hmm.
Been I can't who was the WWE foreign heel, not Muhammad Hassan. The
Savari?
Coach.
Oh
no, Sergeant Slaughter's flipping.
Oh,
there's obviously Iron Sheik. Who was the other? Jemrin Adnan. That was the one I'm thinking of. That kind of vibe. Tiger Alley sing. It was just that kind of vibe of wrestler. Madoka Kikuta, who I'd never heard of prior to this, I'll be honest. I've never seen him wrestle. I thought I might have, but yeah, I've looked online afterwards, read number 8, so I hadn't seen him wrestle before.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my notes are very limited as well. I spoke to Laurie afterwards as well during the interval, and we both said the same thing. Kikuta is obsessed with his arse.
Yeah, Kikuta loves his own arse. Yeah,
yeah. He's and he
also
likes
other people liking his arse.
Yeah.
It was an odd vibe.
It was, yeah.
Nothing wrong with ass play.
Tiger Alley entered actually to the Muhammad Hassan theme for WWE as well, which I appreciate.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I won't recreate it, but
no, I want to hear what it sounds like.
I'm not doing it.
Do it.
Nope.
Do it, you coward!
Kikuta wins with the this is clothesline, and I rated it 2 1/4 star. My first comment here is literally seems that Madoka is obsessed with his arse. Match was another, again, good guy, bad guy thing, except this had more, Tiger Alley is a foreign heel and Madoka's a foreign face. That's the one.
Is that the one? Yeah.
That's the one.
I was gonna do it, but I think it would be offensive more than anything if I attempted that.
But yeah, it was just shorter than the other matches, and that's why it ultimately got a bit of a lower rating. But ultimately, same ballpark for me.
I rated 2 3/4. I didn't mind it. It was a bit more fast, but like a bit more energetic than the first match. The first match was proper face versus heel, whereas this had a bit to it.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of variety. It was a bit of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we had Nico Angelo from Attack Pro Wrestling fame, mainly. I think has he been around Progress, or am I making that up?
He's been up it's been like
Yeah.
not Red Pro, but more like Right Cabaret and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. Versus Kurt Atlas. And the amount of times I said Curtis Axel at that show is unbelievable. Never heard of Kurt Atlas. The man confuses me. He's really Welsh. That's not what confuses me. But he's very long-haired, plain skin at the front. He suddenly turns around. It's got the most beautiful work of art tattoo on his back, like full like Yakuza-ish kind of full. And it's like it sounds weird, but it looks like when Create a Wrestler when you used to just get a tattoo and whack it on the back.
Yeah.
It's a very, very nice tattoo. It was just really like I didn't expect it at all, and that's my rating of the match.
Fantastic. I personally love Nico Angelo. He is like one of my absolute favorites on BritWres right now. The match itself, again, it follows the same theme. There's a face and a heel, and it's very, heel's gonna give out to the crowd, face is gonna be like, "Hey, everyone, cheer me on," and it's like, I enjoyed it more. I rated 2 3/4. Nico won with a stalling powerbomb from the corner, which is weird because that's not his finish.
Yeah,
which
he finished, didn't he, during the match, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. He hit it, and then there was a kick out. I thought that's peculiar, but I guess, yeah, I guess it's because people in the crowd aren't going to be that used to seeing Nico Angelo, so they're not going to know his finish. I'm assuming.
Yeah, except you've ruined the illusion for everyone now. We forgot to mention as well in the what match was it? Chris Bronson, was it after his match? He started beating up Eddie Ryan after his match.
That's
then
right.
Chris Bronson attacked Eddie Ryan, and then Sahin came out and saved it.
Sahin, yeah.
We probably should have mentioned that because it's a big part of what's going to happen next.
Yeah, I feel like myself. But
yeah, go on.
I was saying just a quick note as well. I did mention to Laurie, and I think I mentioned to you as well, that Kurt Atlas's ring gear, like the pants he wears, like his name is like Kurt and then Atlas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the exact same design as the Ninja Turtles logo. It's just a bit of fun.
But yeah, I rated it 2 1/4 stars. I wasn't really into it.
I think I enjoyed it more just because it was Nico Angelo.
Yeah, that might be your reason because he was in it. But yeah, it just felt a bit flat for me, match-wise. I don't know if it's, as I said, this is it had a very Mega Slam vibe where the matches kind of blend eventually.
Yeah.
Next up, we had the Brit Pro King champion, Same Sahin. I think I said it better that time.
It's Sahin.
Sahin.
Yes.
Versus Shun Skywalker.
Yeah.
So this is the main reason I came to this show, for Shun Skywalker.
Yep. Same.
And it was a championship match, and Shun Skywalker is incredible.
Yeah. Bear in mind, though, the original advertised main event was Shun Skywalker and Nico Angelo.
Yeah, that really, we completely forgot. We were like, and then I was really excited. They must have got someone random in to wrestle him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was expecting, like, Brian Kendrick's being here. They had another show the same day, didn't they, in Bristol? Well, they had two separate. Yeah, they had 2 separate shows running the same day. Which, just for the benefit, so you can see it, I'm going to tell you. Cardiff, not Bristol. So in Cardiff on the same day, which was
the
21st.
The previous day.
20 was it not?
I thought it was the previous day.
They're both listed on the 21st, the Cam Cage match for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know if that is correct. But on this show, it's a completely different roster, so I'm assuming it's the same day.
Oh, it might be the same day then, yeah. Must have been.
Yeah, because you've got Joey Scott versus James Ellis and Man Like the Reese. You've got Lana Austin and Sky Smithson versus Luna and Chantel Jordan. You got Chantel You got Charlie Sterling versus Rob Drake. You got Alex Vaughan, JD Knight, and the Saint versus Elijah Blake, Josh Holly, and Leon Brando. You got Nadia Sapphire versus Lizzie Evo, and you got Lee Hunter versus Brian Kendrick in the main event.
This is
What a
Big Things
fucking
Pro.
card! Yeah.
That's nothing like show we got.
What a card that is!
Exactly.
Throw Scum Skywalker on that card with our Hulu, and I'll be well worth.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to this match. Go ahead.
This is a very short match. Shun does a lot of laughing in the match.
Yeah.
And then we spent about 2 minutes trying to figure out who that was like.
It was kind of morning, and I got to Matt Hardy in the end.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, it's a Brody Lee, I think. It's like, he used to do that quite a lot. And it's like,
yeah.
But no, you were right. It was Matt Hardy, and I didn't rate the match itself because it was cut short by a run by Chris Bronson, who texts Saeem.
Rate the match, you fucking coward.
I mean, I didn't write one down, but I guess I'd probably do 1.5 stars. I guess.
All right, 2.5. You coward.
Just because it was short, like.
Yeah, it was decent it was defined for what it was.
I know, but yeah, that then transcends into Eddie Ryan comes in to make the save, and he's like, you know what, we're not going to end the show like this. We're not going to end the show on some.
Shy.
He didn't say bullshit, but he should have said bullshit.
Yeah.
But he said, so we're not ending like this. How about you and me, look at the same, against you, Shun, and you, Bronson.
In a Texas death match.
Nope, in a standard tag match.
Yeah.
Apparently the rest is on the GMs here, because there was no one to confirm this. It was just, oh, you know what? I want to fight you and you. Ring the bell. But yeah, no. Then we get into the real main event, which is a tag match between Sean Skywalker and Chris Bronson against Saeem Sahin and Eddie Ryan. Which again is just the same as before. It's just tag now. Sean is good. It's just in this environment and this setting, it's not maybe the best for him. I get that it's introducing younger fans to Sean Skywalker and getting a more, I guess, friendly environment where he's not going to be, accosted by fans and stuff. Like you put him in a crowd of like adults who are potentially drinking. Like he's probably going to get some abuse being the heel.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, I guess. But ultimately,
also his merch was cheap.
How cheap was it?
£10. £10. Fucking loved it.
But yeah, I didn't get the ending of the tag match because I was talking to Laurie. But
it should have properly finished. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I remember the finish personally, but I know Eddie and Saeem won following a pin on Bronson from Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
And I rated it 2 stars. I wasn't a fan.
All right, 1.25.
Ah.
So, what was your overall view of the show, DP?
Overall, it was a kid-friendly show. I should have realised that going into it, but ultimately, it's fine. Everything, as you say, sort of blends together eventually, and while the rest have their own identities and their own movesets, they're still limited to what they do because of just the crowd they're performing in front of and the limitations of just the arena they're in.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think for that reason it did sort of suffer a little bit, but the matches were alright. There was nothing particularly, bad. There was the main event, but that was kind of granted, I guess. But yeah, other than that, I enjoyed Nico and Kurt, and I enjoyed Bronson and Ryan the most. So those are my standouts.
Yeah, like I would explain it like I explained Megaslam. It's not built for me. Like it's not my kind of show, as in like I'm not into that kind of like but it's not like the kids there loved it, which is that's what it's for.
Yeah.
So if you want to take your family somewhere, it's perfect. It's just not something for fucking free grown men. So but like if Sean's got like the Dragon Gate guys weren't there, we would never went. Because it would just been a random, but like the Laura Sean Skywalker, it was just slightly disappointing that it was that kind of match for him. But as I said, it was good for the kids and everything like that, so it wasn't built for. They didn't book this show for me. So,
But why not
so,
Brick King Pro?
yeah, have a word with yourselves. Book it for me.
Exactly.
But no, yeah, no. Overall, look from my standpoint, I wasn't massively into it. From the overall crowd reaction, it was a good show.
Yeah.
That's really honest opinion. It's not for me, but for the people that are there, it was for. And they've announced Ben K, so I'm coming back.
Yeah. Even though we said all this, we'll come back for the Dragon Gate guys.
I
And Ben
tried to get
K.
out, but you pulled me back in.
Honestly, Ben K is again one of those really good wrestlers from Dragon Gate, and to secure him on this show is amazing. I think it's the April show.
Yeah, it's April, the 28th of April for Redditch, or 27th of April for Bristol. What's the 27th? Got to be a Saturday, isn't it?
Must be, yeah.
Yeah. But they've also got Koto Minoura and Shinzuki Jr.
Ah, the son.
Yeah, so he is also there, and he's also very booked up. Jesus.
Yeah, I've seen that little graphic there.
Man's living the dream.
But yeah, that was Wrestling Mega Show Brick King Pro. I don't know what the official title is for this show.
It was just, I think it's just Brick King Pro in Redditch.
Must be something like that. Live wrestling in Redditch.
Oh, like and subscribe. Many more reviews coming out. Interview with MJ Grayson's dropped this week. When are we releasing this video? It's next week, isn't it?
Next week, yeah.
DP should have a Royal Rumble video out. Yeah, I've already announced it now. You got to do it. So there's that. The Indie Extravaganza is literally out as we're recording. We've done very well to plug that so far. What else is out? I've got Kamikaze Pro review, previews and reviews to come. BCCW previews and reviews. Kamikaze tier list.
Don't
There's
forget
Wrestle
our
Connect.
second. Yeah, I'd say our Wrestle Connect. Yeah, our
Wrestle
second
Connect
edition.
will be out by then with the Kamikaze guys. What else we got? Triple M is coming on the show supposedly. We're still trying to book him down. Schwartzy's MIA. Talk to me, Schwartzy. Talk to me. Man's gone MIA. It's unfortunate, but he's gone MIA. But Triple M's around.
I've got my Barry Wrestling connections all coming up.
Yeah, Barry. Yeah. There's that. We've got a lot coming out. I've got TNT. I'm going to Wrestle Carnival. I'm going to be doing a review for. I'm going out to that this Sunday, which I'll be doing with you because no one else will be there. Jordan Blake's there. Flipping. Oh, Jonathan Gresham. Wrestling!
It's back. It was never gone, but it's back.
Wrestling! And then do your review, DP. Wrestling!
I'll see you there.
Wrestling!